The straight answer to you is I don't know. But underlying that is a belief in me that says, I'm pretty sure we can. And that's undergirded by a sense that the diviner in us has never gone away. It's part of an archetypal aspect of our nature. It's an archetypal aspect of our collective. The archetypes don't go away. But what does happen is we lose connection with them, potentially. And the extent to which we've lost connection with the natural world, we've also lost connection with a vast array, a vast spectrum of our own nature within. Now, again, I'm using the word lost here, but it's not so much that we've lost them, it's that we've disconnected from them and that they've gone unconscious on us. And so if we were to say, okay, well, let's see how we can activate the diviner in us, the archetype of the diviner in us. And in activating it, what we begin to do is to start paying attention. And what we know, even in a Western world view of psychology and so on, is that when you pay attention to something, it comes back into consciousness. It reemerges. It's activated within consciousness. So, which of course, again, is what the diviner does. So in that sense, if we recognize at this point that the great imbalance of the Western world is that we've lost touch with that archetype very deeply within us, then paying attention to that archetype is already embodying the diviner, because the diviner would say, well, there's the imbalance, let's pay attention to it. And in paying attention, we begin to track it. We begin to see it. We begin to follow the threads that lead us back into that archetypal place within ourselves. And we begin to reactivate into waking consciousness a relationship with it. And it's going to ask a lot of us. It's going to ask of us to reacquaint ourselves with aspects of our nature that we've kind of left dormant for, well, in some cases, millennia, depending on the cultural framework. It's going to ask of us to rediscover very, very deep, intimate relationship with who we are and where we are and what we find ourselves in.